Hi guys, this is Sakshi Saluja, your educator on Unacademy, and I'm back with yet another lesson on the daily course to learn new root words to expand your vocabulary. First of all, I would like to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart for following my lessons. I hope these lessons are serving as a good daily dose for you to learn new root words and their meanings. Also, to learn the words which originate from it and how to use them in sentences. So on that note, let us begin with our today's lesson with a new root word. This lesson is presented by me, Sakshi Saluja. This is a small slide about me. I'm an MBA postgraduate. I'm a freelance content developer. If my lessons are helping you, please follow me on this link on Unacademy so that whenever I post a new lesson, you are notified for the same. In case you have any doubts, any feedbacks you would like to give, any queries you have regarding the lesson or otherwise, please post them in the comment section. I would be more than happy to help you. Also, do not forget to rate, review, recommend and share the lesson among maximum people once you have benefited from the lesson. So, our today's root word is cly. Okay, C-L-I. Cly means to, cly or clee, whatever you say, it means to lean towards something. Okay, cly means to lean towards something. So, let us see the words which are associated with this root word. Our first word for today is disinclination. Okay, as you can see, the root word is right there in the center, and the word disinclination means the reluctance to do something. Okay, reluctance is you don't want to do that particular thing, then you show reluctance. Okay, you are not interested in a particular thing, you don't want to do that thing, so you show reluctance, or you have lack of enthusiasm towards something. So that is disinclination towards that thing. So when you use it in a sentence, you can say she had a disinclination towards learning the guitar. So her parents wanted her to learn the guitar, or somebody else wanted her to learn the guitar, but she had no interest in learning. So she had a disinclination, so she did not go for the classes. So that's self-explanatory, and the word disinclination is related to the root word. Why? Because root word means to lean towards something, and as you can see, the word dis is over here. That means it is a negative form of the word, so you can derive its meaning that it means not to lean towards something. So that means you don't have an inclination towards learning the guitar, you don't lean towards the idea of learning the guitar. So over here, lean towards will not mean actually, okay? Literally it doesn't mean. Leaning towards something over here will figuratively mean that you are interested in something, okay? You lean towards those things for which you are interested, okay? But over here, since the word dis is over here, that means you are not interested in that particular thing. You are not willing to do that thing. You are reluctant. So that is how you use the word disinclination. Our next word for today is proclivity. Now proclivity again has the root word in the center. Proclivity means a tendency to choose or do something regularly. A natural inclination towards something, okay? A tendency to behave in a certain manner. That is by default you want to behave in a certain manner. So like for example, the sentence will make it more clear. When you say, as a young child, the award-winning singer had a proclivity for music. Okay, because he was an award-winning singer, everybody knew that he could sing. He himself had the faith that he could sing so well that he has won an award also. So because of that conviction in him, he had a natural inclination towards music. So he had this natural inclination will mean proclivity. Okay, so the word natural inclination over here can be replaced by the one word proclivity. So you have a proclivity for something. By default, if you like something, you have a proclivity for that thing. Okay, so by default, that is, nobody has imposed on you or coerced you to follow something, but by default, by virtue of your inherent liking towards something, you want to do that thing, you have an inclination towards that thing, then you will say that you have a proclivity for that thing. Okay, so that's how it is used in a sentence, and it is directly related to the root word. Our next word is recline. Now recline again has the root word cli or cli in the center, and recline is basically to lean back, okay, to lie back in a comfortable chair, so in, you know, with the back supported. So when you use it in a sentence, you can say, after a hard day's work, she reclined on her chair and rested for a while. So this is quite easy. Recline means to lean towards against something, so it's basically directly related to the root word. Our next word for today is climax. Climax is having the root word as a prefix, okay, in the starting of the word, CLI. Now climax, as we all know, it is the culmination of something, of a story, the end of a story, the main point of the story, the most intense point of the story is the climax, okay. So now how is it related to the root word? Cli again, as it means to lean towards something, so climax means to lean towards the end of that particular thing, okay, to lean towards the end, to bring out the culmination, okay. So that's how it is related to the root word. And when you use it in a sentence, you can say the climax of the movie was the only interesting part to watch. So that means the entire movie was boring, but only the climax was interesting. So this is self-explanatory, I guess. The next word for today is decline. Now decline is related to the root word. Also, it has two meanings. One decline is to politely refuse a proposal. Okay, you decline the offer. And second decline is to decrease. Okay, as we know, decline. So I have used it in a sentence which is meaning this, and both the meanings will mean close to the root word. How? Because decline means to lean towards refusal, okay, to lean towards refusal. So it is leaning towards saying no. So leaning towards refusal, leaning towards saying no, so the word decline. And when you use it in a sentence, you can say, I offered her to have lunch with me, but she declined it. So decline doesn't mean that outright no, you say, okay, I will not do it. But it's a polite refusal. It's a polite way to write. It's a polite way to refuse that she declined my offer to go to have lunch with me. So that's how you can use the word decline. So this is all we have in this lesson. I hope the words were very clear to you and how to use them in sentences. If you face any problems, please post your queries in the comment section. I will solve them for you. In my next lesson, I'll be back with another root word for you and the words which emanate from it. Until then, keep learning, keep growing. Thanks for watching.